Hi, I'm Kurt Lovell from Lovell's Nursery, and it's the middle of September, so I thought it'd be a good time to talk a little bit about some of the flowering and decorative plants that you can use around your home this time of year. You know, a lot of the annuals that you planted back in the spring are starting to look a little tired, so maybe we can give you some suggestions here as to what would work for you. Some of these plants are annuals, some are tender perennials like the hardy chrysanthemums and the pansies, but they can all be combined to give you a lot of nice fall color, whether you're putting them in garden beds or whether you're putting them in containers. Of course, the hardy mums have been around for hundreds of years. They've undergone years and years of breeding, and today there's literally over hundreds of varieties of hardy mums, all colors in the rainbow. Most of them have low mounding habits now. They've been developed to stay a little lower than the old mums of years ago, but anyway, you can't beat mums for the amount of flowers that you get per plant. So if you plant them en masse in a bed, it'll give you a real nice show of color. Of course, you can't beat them if you put them in a container. They're very long blooming. Oftentimes the blooms will last up to a month and a half if the weather cooperates with you. So anyway, mums are great for fall planters or to put in a planter. Here's an example right here. We have chrysanthemum planted with some red fountain grass. That would be a nice container to put out on your porch or patio, and it will last well into October, even early November if the winter's fairly mild. Some of the other plants that we've used a lot in the past few years in our fall baskets, ornamental millet. Ornamental millet is a tall, actually looks a little bit like corn, but it gets a kind of a fuzzy seed head on it. Looks a little bit like a cattail, but it's very decorative. It's often used in containers as your tall accent piece. Here's another variety here, has a little bit different leaf color. Very pretty, and again, another good tall accent plant for containers. Another couple other of the small ornamental grasses make good additions to containers. There's a low-growing red fountain grass and another variegated variety of fountain grass. Grasses are very easy to grow, low maintenance, and can add a lot of color to your fall decorating. Some of the other more well-known fall plants for color: ornamental cabbage, ornamental kale. This is ornamental cabbage here. They thrive in cool weather. They look really good planted in a mass planting or even as an accent in a container. The color will actually improve as the weather cools off. This is ornamental kale here. Kale has a little bit different leaf texture. Some varieties get quite large actually, but very showy accent to a planter or a garden bed. A couple other plants that we use a lot now in our fall decorating and our fall planters: ornamental peppers. Many varieties now of ornamental peppers. They make a good addition as an accent plant in planters. Here's a basket planter here. Has an ornamental kale in the center with some pansies, some million bells, and actually some petunias. So if you use your imagination, you can come up with some really nice fall planters to replace your planters from the spring. If you have any questions or you're not sure what to do, come out and see one of the plant professionals here at Lovell's Nursery. La, la, la.